Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for July 25th, 2020. According to the Orlando Sentinel, a recent arrest report shows that a Georgia woman was arrested just 3 days after Epcot's reopening after Disney security found 2 guns and marijuana in her infant's diaper bag. The woman, named Unique Smith, is from Georgia and was arrested on charges of carrying a concealed weapon and possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis. The guns were 2 semi-automatic 9mm handguns. Marijuana was contained inside of a plastic bag. Orange County deputy sheriffs were called to the scene. Under Walt Disney World property rules, policies, and regulations, both these items are prohibited: firearms, ammunition, knives, and weapons of any kind, and marijuana, including marijuana-enriched products or any illegal substance. Disney was not available for comment when asked by the Sentinel. After being arrested for camping on the former site of Walt Disney World's Discovery Island back in April, a Florida man, we don't ever get to say Florida man, has been formally charged by Florida State Attorney Aramis Alea. According to ClickOrlando.com, Richard J. McGuire was formally charged with trespass on property other than structure or conveyance. In April, McGuire was found by Walt Disney World security on the site of the former nature-themed attraction, which was open from 1974 to 1999. Orange County deputies were dispatched to the site. Investigators claim deputies searched for McGuire on the ground and by helicopter and boat before finding him. Court records reveal that McGuire told investigators he was sleeping in one of the abandoned buildings on the island, which he called a tropical paradise, claiming to be unaware of the property being closed. McGuire was ordered to not return to Walt Disney World or any of its property. Cast members looking to return to the magic on their days off will find that cast blockout calendars for employee self-admission, main entrance pass, and one-day park hopper guest tickets have been updated to reflect a full blockout now through October of 2020. At this time, the calendar does not extend past October. Park attendance, of course, is being managed via the Disney Park Pass reservation system. To enter a park, both a park reservation and valid cast admission are required. Walt Disney World has confirmed that the public showers at select currently operating hotels will no longer be available until further notice in order to abide by the government's current health and safety guidelines. These showers include those housed in fitness centers and pool restrooms. No further information is available regarding the showers at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. Obviously, those are needed, so I can't imagine you can close those. It was recently announced that no Ample Hills Creamery locations will be operating at Walt Disney World anymore. This came as a shock considering that a new location was supposed to open at Disney Springs and was already under construction. The Ample Hills Creamery at Disney's Boardwalk Resort closed with the rest of Walt Disney World's resort hotels back in March and never reopened. When we visited, signage was removed at their location. Most of the windows of the former ice cream shop have now been covered with opaque screens to hide the interior. Over by the entrance, a cream-colored tarp has been hung where the shop's marquee once was. You can still make out the hand-painted ice cream cones in the lower right-hand corner. On the sides of the entrance, the hand-painted ice cream ad remains, but these are likely to be painted over in the coming days. Over on the right side of the restaurant, some windows remain uncovered. Inside, the actual ice cream shop has yet to be broken down in any way, and is still as we saw it earlier in the week. Could changes be coming to the Country Bear Jamboree? Well, don't worry, I'm not talking about a marionette show just yet. But Walt Disney World is sending out surveys about attractions, inquiring about guest interest. KSTU reporter John Franchi posted a screenshot of his survey on Twitter, which asked about the attraction that's entertained guests of the Magic Kingdom since opening day, the Country Bear Jamboree. Franchi noted that Disney asked if they felt the attraction matched the terms like excited, boring, or inspirational. I don't know if every attraction could be put into those 3 categories alone, but okay. Last year, of course, it was rumored that the Country Bear Jamboree would be replaced by a Toy Story-themed marionette show, though Disney later denied those rumors. WDWNT also learned that others received similar surveys about other attractions, including Walt Disney's Carousel Progress and Muppet Vision 3D. While these attractions rarely have long wait times, they have proven to have sizable fan bases. Whether or not those fan bases go in and see these shows is another story, but people definitely love them. It's time for a construction update on Epcot's France Pavilion expansion, including Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. We took to the skies of the Disney Skyliner last week, right after the park reopened, and since then there have been some small developments. The street leading to the new attraction is almost complete. There are some dirt areas that need to be filled in with plants. Some windows still need finishing touches, but lampposts and paving all seem to be done. We're curious what will be visible through these gates once construction is done and the area is open to guests. Still no word on when it will open to guests. Walt Disney World recently debuted a modified virtual queue system for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios, with 3 opportunities to book at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. Starting on Friday, July 24th, opportunities to join the queue were reduced and are only available at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. now due to issues with capacity. You can read a full update on that on our website. We personally went on the 24th to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I can tell you, you probably don't want to test that 2 p.m. Sign-up window. Try to get there for 10 a.m. and try then. Otherwise, you might be in trouble. You may not get in. Much like the dinosaurs themselves, Primeval World has gone extinct at Disney's Animal Kingdom, so we thought we'd stop by and pay our respects. Well, I don't have any respects for that ride. I'm quite happy it's gone, although I know many of you loved it. Many of the lights remain on, including the marquee, at least for the moment. And for now, simple boards and chain ropes block the entrances and exits. As we reported the other day, the ride vehicles have been removed from the track. Sadly, with the closure, those time machines will never spin again. It depends who you are, if it's sad or not. The exit is also boarded up. Although there is sadly no official reopening date for the Disneyland Resort, the phased reopening of Downtown Disney District in Anaheim has begun. With this return comes a strict enforcement of health and safety regulations. One of the most pressing protocols throughout the COVID-19 pandemic is the use of face masks. The Disneyland Resort has just updated their policy surrounding face coverings for all guests visiting Downtown Disney. Now, all guests over the age of 2 are required to bring and wear a face covering while they are visiting the resort. Similarly to the recent updates at Walt Disney World, the use of neck gaiters and bandanas are no longer acceptable coverings, nor are costume masks per the existing rules. Another notable update has been seen over at Walt Disney World this week, in that guests must remain stationary while eating or drinking outside with their mask off. This rule is enforced to prevent guests walking around the area with a beverage, for instance, as a way of keeping their face mask off. Finally, the policy reinforces the fact that the use of face coverings is not a substitute for physical distancing, which guests still must adhere to at all times. While Walt Disney World's phased reopening is well underway, the Disneyland Resort's reopening remains stalled, with hotel cancellations now extended through August 22nd. Guests with existing reservations have begun to receive emails notifying them of the cancellation, which you can read over on our website. The resort had previously canceled reservations through August 8th. Currently, of course, only Downtown Disney is open to guests. California Soul has stepped in as the newest addition to the Downtown Disney District out there in Anaheim. The shop, which was announced for the district last month, replaces Sanuk. The shop offers some of California's most iconic shoe and sandal brands. Owner Wayne Heck said of the shop last month, quote, "At California Soul, we look for iconic craftsmanship and timeless style that inspires wearers to get out and get active. All the brands we carry are easy on the eyes and easy on the feet. The airy look evoques the excitement of an adventure that Golden State has to offer." You can take a tour of the shop at WDWNT.com. It seems Mr. Oogie Boogie won't be in for a scare this year, as Disneyland Resort has announced that the separate admission event at Disney California Adventure, Oogie Boogie Bash, will not be returning this Halloween season. Both Disneyland Park and California Adventure, of course, remain shuttered at this time as they wait approval for the reopening from state and local officials. According to the OC Register, a Disneyland official stated that preparation for the party, which begins in mid-September, takes ample planning. And without a reopening date even set, the resort is unable to host after-hours parties such as Oogie Boogie Bash. The resort hopes to bring the event back in 2021. Disneyland has stated that it plans on sharing details on this year's Halloween time decor at a later time as the resort continues to work towards a reopening date. The next merchandise collection to be released through Shop Disney's Merch Pass system will be a familiar one. The Peter Pan's Flight set from the Minnie Mouse The Main Attraction collection will be sold through the service, with drawings open from July 27th at 7 a.m. Pacific Time through the 28th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time. Merch Pass offers pre-release drawings for the opportunity to purchase items. Items featured in this set include a Minnie Mouse plush, ear headband, mug, pin set, and a Loungefly backpack. This is the 6th set in the collection, following attractions like Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Mad Tea Party, It's a Small World, and Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. The collection has proven to be very popular, with items selling out shortly after release. Select items have been restocked, though they sell out quickly. More and more Jungle Cruise apparel and merchandise is popping up throughout the Magic Kingdom. Our latest finds are the 3 all-new Jungle Cruise t-shirts, ideal for skippers both young and old. The first is the Blue Youth Field Guide Checklist tee for $19.99. There's also a Beige Youth Elephant tee with a world-famous Jungle Cruise sign on it for $24.99. And for ladies, there is a Woman's Backside of Water tee for $36.99. Meanwhile, a new line of handbags has sailed on the Shop Disney theme to the world-famous Jungle Cruise. First up, a Jungle Cruise coin purse by Harvey's for $48, featuring stylized art of a skipper and their happy passengers, created by artist Joey Chu. Harvey's also released a little tote for $178 with the same design, though the shape doesn't conform to the boat like the coin purse. Finally, the larger-sized poster tote for $198 is available. This one features the real stars of the show, the animals. The design on the seatbelt fabric features bathing elephants, snapping crocodiles, and his girlfriend Ginger, and a less-than-friendly rhinoceros welcoming committee. The rhino and the unlucky guests are also represented by the charms on the side. We found a brand new Mission Space ornament at Walt Disney World, and we think you'll like it. Any astronaut in training is bound to appreciate this new ornament, which is stylized in the classic Mickey ear hat shape. The ornament costs $24.99. We found it at the Ye Olde Christmas shop in the Magic Kingdom. Some new apparel has arrived at Disney's Animal Kingdom, featuring popular features of Pandora, the World of Avatar. The new Gray Ladies t-shirt features the same iconography as the unisex counterpart, which we found on Monday, only this design is embroidered instead of printed on. It retails for $36.99. Perhaps the most exciting addition is this new pink-sleeved windbreaker, which features the floating mountains at dusk on the front and the Shaman of Song from the Navi River Journey on the back. Ma'ewa! Retails for $49.99. And if you're looking to stay a little warmer, you can get this new hoodie with a pattern inspired by the skin of a banshee, or as they call it, an ikran, retailing for $59.99. As well, there's a new Pandora drawstring bag for $24.99, a wooden artwork set for $150, a banshee long-sleeve shirt for $39.99, a floating mountain shirt for $24.99, the Siva Co shirt for $24.99, and a Pandora Youth hoodie for $34.99. All those some more recent items from Pandora, the World of Avatar, available at Wynn Traders. Submitted for your approval, a pair of mini ears that have checked in at Disney's Hollywood Studios theme to the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. These chillingly fashionable ears are created by Loungefly, retail for $34.99, inspired by the bellhop outfits the cast members wear at the attraction, which recently marked its 26th anniversary at Walt Disney World. The ears are made of a burgundy velvet-like fabric, decorated with gold rope, completed by a bow and a Hollywood Tower Hotel key and tassel in between. Whether you're looking for something for your youngest fan, your smartphone, or just a bit of decoration, nothing can stop you now with new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway merchandise at the studios. All aboard for a tour of these new offerings, starting with a yellow World's Cutest Conductor onesie featuring Goofy and his steam engine for $19.99. There's also some new D-Tech iPhone cases that'll show your love for the classic characters or new favorites. The cases are $34.99 each, and they're two different designs. Finally, there's some cute new magnets to add, a little cartoon magic to your refrigerator or a light in your hotel room. One magnet has the attraction logo on a red background, while the other has Chubby the Merchandise Bird with the ride's catchphrase. The magnets are $14.99 each. I call him Chubby the Merchandise Bird. That's all he's there for. You can find the iPhone cases exclusively at the dark room, while the onesies and the magnets are available at the kiosk at the attraction's exit. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Make sure you hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss coming to you from the Four Seasons Resort at Walt Disney World Resort, where we're conducting a review, saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Now, I've got to go get in that resort lazy river because it is something. It is amazing.
Pressing Issues is the spin-off of the WDW News Today podcast segment as a long-form panel discussion in which some of the brightest minds of WDWNT analyze the biggest stories of the week and their impact on the Walt Disney Company, its parks, guests, and cast members. Join us every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, or afterward on the WDW News Today podcast feed.